like, I like it. It's good. I've heard of the existence of it.
So they have internet on computer now?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Something new.
Computer technology.
Something new. We're trying to tap into this new thing, newfangled thing, called internets. You know?
Is it working out for you?
Well, the kids are into it. Like you said, the kids are into it. We're trying to tap.
It's not our it's not a Sega decision to bring Power Stone to PSN because that's a Capcom game. So even if we want to, Capcom has to do it. And yes, I can imagine the Conduit running in 1080p. I can also imagine running in 3D and underwater and on the moon.
You just can't.
I can imagine everything.
Except for eating with silverware.
Yeah,
can't imagine
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry like a baby.
Do you need more light over there?
And to answer that question, of course we will do some online multiplayer stuff once Conduit 2 is released. Tournaments, you can win.
It's just that Crisis Room had no light at all.
Yeah, no, they're not doing that, I don't think. Okay, if that sells the game.
No, Julian is going to do it. We'll
Yes.
do some Sega high voltage Conduit once we're launching.
Yeah, no, we are doing that.
Yeah.
That's good.
We did show multiplayer, you missed it. It's kind of sad. It was great. Now we're doing an interview and then we're gone.
It's going to be an interview that's going to happen for a lot of people while this is playing in the background.
But if you do the whole interview, then will people ever want to see the interview? Really? You know what? The last interview you did, that was the best interview that we've ever received. The last interview you did was the best interview we've ever gotten. The one with all the crazy cut-ups and the. That's how you should do it. That was the best.
Hey guys,
Oh, okay. Alright.
we're still on. You guys hear me? Which I can't talk during the interview anyway. Just saying hi. Miss you guys.
Where I was
My
weak,
butt got tired of sitting on the wood chair.
God gave me you to be my strength. Through you, He will change the world so that people might
Oh, it's okay.
not
This
suffer.
isn't my mic for long.
By the will of God,
It's kind of weird because I
little
really
by
don't.
little,
I already feel like we've done this.
is reborn.
Yeah,
Pickles,
We've done it all.
capping.
We've seen it all.
Caps, caps,
I'm
caps.
cooking up an
Mods,
interview.
get on me.
We should be cooking up an interview.
A world where people live life
Yeah, we need a pan. I'm gonna go get a pan.
as they want.
We're not even going to talk about the game
We're just
now.
gonna-
It was like, what's your favorite recipe, Eric? What do you like to cook? In between time when you were developing Conduit 1 and Conduit 2, what was your favorite
Dish. That's a good idea. I like that.
Cannot stop now.
Still got it right there on your
I do, and I love
Destiny
it.
lies before you.
This is my new look. I'm gonna walk in, trying to get the robot off me.
So you can look for that.
I still have robot on me.
Nice trench coat, Kim. Who made that name anyway? Oh yeah, the Fabian one. Yeah, I'm saving that for later.
Zenith waits just ahead. The entity you know as God. It's important you see it for yourself. Perceive the providence of our world.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
Why do you keep asking that? It's like you're a junkie.
What? Impossible! How can this be
It's not like school where you have to give them to like you bring enough gum for the whole class.
A machine told the final hour of
My
a
name's Little
fire.
Peaks here with
It may be
Conduit 2.
difficult to
Don't know what to do.
That's true.
They're doing an interview with not for a machine to
Come over.
I'd love to be there.
Yeah.
I'd love to
We'll
talk to other people.
They'll have probably food and stuff.
Food?
Something
You
else.
said food? What time though?
Sounds really
taking the
good.
place
We
of
have,
I don't know.
What time is it?
Maybe stop. I should.
You expect me to keep up the charade?
Perfect for us, yeah.
You have me go on leading the people? Leading them in the name of
I didn't
God?
find your surprise,
Yeah.
but
That'd be
were
great.
you outside my window this morning because there was somebody?
It'd be like one of those movie things where they do that and
I know,
come out and-
yeah. What
and
did
you
you think of the game?
But
never seen that
it's-
for a game before.
Yeah,
That'd be
that'd be
hilarious.
great.
I'll find the thought
It blew my mind.
Whoa, I can't believe it. So much better than the first one. Good, glad I was an
One at
absent
the
for this
cost
one.
of many
That's good.
accomplishments. Nothing.
I drank a Four Loko before coming in here. Get it? I know you're a Conduit 2 hoarder. I know that your whole life is about it. You're gonna get all this back. This
We
is
can
part of the
create a
interview.
new
We're gonna
faith.
cook up. We're gonna cook up a
We're
good
gonna cook
Conduit 2
New
interview.
faith that
That's good.
combines reason with
Selling all
passion.
this stuff.
Just
Yeah.
You want to be in on this too? Yeah.
Delete.
Well, you know what? Then we'll do this here. Then
And in the next you speak of faith.
in a different location. Since we'll be there. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be so fun. That'd be so fun.
Yeah, that'd be
All right,
good.
man.
I'll set my doubts aside.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
set them aside to build a world of order. For the sake of the people.
Are the levels okay? And the lighting? Because I can adjust anything. Good? Alright. I'm here with Eric Nosferatu.
Whatever
That's me.
That's you, right? But it's not Nosferatu. How do you want to say your last name again?
Knopfsinger.
Knopfsinger,
Yeah,
okay.
It's traditional spelling of Knopfsinger.
Hot singer. I'm being told in the distance by people out there. So I'm here with Eric Knopfsinger, right?
That's correct.
You're like an important person behind a small game that I've heard about. What is it?
It's called the Conduit. It's basically the best game ever made. No, it's not, but it's a really good game that we're proud of.
Yeah, I mean, it was so proud of the first time, so why don't we do it a second time? And what are some of the differences between Conduit 1 and Conduit 2?
Well, we got some stuff right with Conduit 1, and we got some stuff not so right that we needed to sort out. And we made a lot of people happy with the first game. They bought the game, they wanted a good first-person shooter for the Wii, and there really wasn't one. We delivered on a lot of the things that they wanted, like good controls and a decent online multiplayer. But they also wanted other things like a better single-player campaign, and they wanted us to get our story a little bit better, storytelling, a little bit better, more character, and they wanted us to go bigger with the sci-fi, and we did all those things.
Whenever you said things that we got wrong the first time, I mean, how does this information relay back to you? Via carrier pigeon? I mean, how does this happen? How do you hear about things that are wrong with your first game?
Death threats, mainly.
Oh,
Death
okay,
threats.
easy,
Lots
yes.
It's pretty. There's nothing like a brick through the window to tell you exactly what somebody means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are talking about the weapons in Conduit 2. I mean, they look really cool. I mean, some of them are a little bit more organic than the other games that are out there. So you want to talk about these weapons?
Yeah, weapons are definitely more over the top. Look sort of hard back to Turok and Duke Nukem and things like that. We had more fun with them. Embrace the sci-fi, just not a whole lot more BFGs. We wanted to have more alien kind of inspiration for the weapons. So we had things like the hive cannon that shoots out alien insects, and you can shoot a sticky lure that then soon would be pretty nasty to have on you, and then have all these bugs attack you.
Well, I mean, any of these weapons you're talking about, they don't seem good for even the person shooting them. It's not a good thing. Well, you're talking about, this world of Conduit 2. What are some of the surprises that we can see in Conduit 2?
Well, I think you're going to see a lot of different locations. You're going to see some crazier, more over-the-top enemies. In the first game we had, it was all set in DC, and that's cool because it's very iconic. People right away get it, and they got the kind of like conspiracy stuff that we were going for, which we were real proud of. But opening it up globally and going to all these places where the aliens have sort of been behind the scenes pulling all the strings. Like we go to China, we go to Siberia, you go back to DC where it's a lot more messed up now. You get to go to Agartha, you get to go to England, you get to go to lots of crazy cool places.
Right, crazy cool places, and I hear you have a lot of crazy cool writers behind this one this time, right?
We do. We have Matt Forbeck, who is a novelist. He did a lot of sci-fi and fantasy work, and then Jason Blair, who worked on Prey, and he's done some work on some other first-person shooters. And really cool guy to have around. He came in the office 3 days a week, which was really cool. Worked directly with the teams, which is not something you get all the time. And since we're taking the story really serious, we wanted to make sure that he was part of the team.
Yeah. Oh, well, speaking of team, we have a community, right? An online community.
Yeah.
How is the online in Conduit 2?
It's terrible.
Oh, yeah, I figured that, because nobody liked it in the first one either, right?
No, it's wonderful. We really had a great time with it. It was one of these things where we embraced what went right with it, but there were things that we wanted to have more of. We wanted to have rival chats. We wanted to have, people asked for other controller types, like the Classic Controller Pro, Wii Motion Plus. They wanted to have a lot more variety and have things more broken down. They wanted to be able to play exactly how they want to play, and that's how things like the store system came about. Allowed us to do perks and upgrades, allowing people to modify their play patterns exactly how they want to play. It's just really cool stuff.
You're blowing my mind here. It seems like were listening to threats that were coming through your window. Are you listening to some? But the community, maybe 3D-esque thought? I don't know.
I don't know what that is. Are you saying a portable device that you would play?
Think so. Yeah.
I don't know. Is there one of those around here?
I was weak.
3D, I don't know, mobile.
Well, we're.
It might be running in here. Wait, what's this? That's right there.
What is that?
That's weird. I don't know why would we?
Buttons and things like that. That can't be a real one.
Thing where you can. There's maybe some stuff in here we want to show and some things we don't. What's this?
I want to see.
Whoa!
What
is all that?
That looks a lot like a shooter of some kind. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you know what? All the crazy things you can find here in the Destructoid Conduit kitchen. We're cooking up a lot of good interviews here in this kitchen right here, as you can tell. We're over here in the Conduit 2 Destructoid kitchen. What would you like to see in this pan for Conduit 2?
For Conduit 2, I would love it to be seasoned with lots of great input
Here,
from
hold
fans.
this mic.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to.
Okay.
So a little bit of this seasoning.
Oh, yeah.
Right? A little bit of that seasoning.
So we got
right
some good multiplayer stuff going on there. You got single player campaign. You got lots of great variety in your weapons, and over here you got great characters and enemies with really intelligent AI. Oh, this is like just a big smidge of great storytelling.
Okay.
And over here you. Oh,
this is the tofu, if you want to call it.
This is the tofu
what
of
is
the
this
dish.
right here that we're going into?
This is the full-on conspiracy.
Wow.
This is where you're coming from with the the heart of it.
Make sure that gets all up in there.
Yeah, that's you definitely want to let that simmer for a while.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Because that's got
so we're
lots
cooking
of
it up now.
Yeah.
When can we expect this cook-off? When this good old eating right here?
When it's ready, we'll serve it. It's right now. It's all the core is done. All the game is ready to go, and now it's just a matter of tweaking and polishing that until it's right.
So it's not ready to eat just yet.
Just about. Yeah.
Okay.
It's you could pull it out and eat it right now, and it would be good. But
you want it to be just right. Perfect. Well, all right. Thank you so much, Eric. Thank you for coming to the Destructoid Kitchen, where we're cooking up Conduit 2.
These guys know games.
It's not for a machine to determine when a man should die.
Have you ever done that in an interview before?
No, I've never.
That was amazing. I like how they were cooking up Conduit. I like how you went with it. And here's a big smidgen. The most conservative.
Hey, good to see you.
Big smidgen.
Leading the people. Leading them in the name of God. Cardinal doing this. Cardinal in a church with no God.
Oh yeah. Actually, like the last video.
I hate to see you get this on your hands again.
Yeah, absolutely, I will. I'd be more than willing to get stuff all over.
They were here the other day, and
Accomplishes nothing.
What's that? What do you mean?
The thing is, I told Matt, and I'm obviously your call, but I would show the part where you actually go with the camera on screen.
No one. No, they won't. No, they won't. They won't. They
We had
won't.
issues
with compassion. Just think of
I don't
Okay.
mind too much.
Well, no, whatever.
What I'll probably do is go to it and then cut
next
to
to
like
speak of
scene
faith.
remove.
Yeah, yeah.
Scene remove, like just like
Oh,
like,
yes, yes,
Scene
I-
remove. It will like right when he's about to open. Scene removed.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
Set him
Of
aside
course
to
not.
build
I don't want anybody getting in trouble.
for the sake of the people.
You also, if you have second thoughts about that, if you.
Whatever research is needed. I'll help in any way I can.
You've made the right choice.
Let my own sacrifice be the first. Divine providence is only a calculation. I won't sit back and accept my fate!